Bill Halter is the progressive candidate running against Blanche Lincoln. Blanche Lincoln is a so-called Democrat, and her latest bill on derivatives is a good one, but that's partly because there's a progressive running against her in the primary. So what the corporations want to do is they want to keep Blanche Lincoln in power, or maybe even a Republican, because both of those are corporatists. So the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, along with a group called Americans for Job Security, have decided to run some ads against Bill Halter. Now, Bill Halter, again, is the progressive candidate looking to protect the little guy, protect the workers against the large corporations, etc. Now, will he do that once he's in the Senate? We'll have to see, right? But those are what he appears to be striving for, right? So what Americans for Job Security is going to do is they're going to flip that on its head. Because, in fact, they're against the Employee Free Choice Act, so they're against the unions, etc. This group is. And therefore, one of their main causes for repealing the estate tax so that the richest Americans get to pass on their money to their kids and their grandkids with very, very little taxes, okay? So it's literally aimed at the richest people in the country, right? Now, what they're going to do instead is they're going to pretend that they're on the side of the little guy and the workers who are trying to have jobs in Arkansas. But just to make it a little bit more fun, they're going to add a little racist angle to it. And this is the ad that they're going to run against Bill Halter. Here it is.
Thank you, Bill Halter. Thank you.
While millionaire Bill Halter was a highly paid director of a U.S. company, they exported American jobs to Bangalore, India.
Bangalore needs many, many jobs. Thank you, Bill Halter.
With almost 65,000 Arkansans out of work, we need jobs too.
Thank you, Bill Halter.
Bangalore says, thanks, Bill Halter. Arkansas, tell Bill Halter, thanks for nothing. Americans for Job Security is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Not very subtle. Look at these brown people taking your jobs. Thank you, Bill Halter. Come on, man. That's a real political ad for a Senate race. Unreal. So did his company actually export jobs to Bangalore, India? They opened up an office in Bangalore, but according to the Securities and Exchange Commission filings, they do not refer to any loss of American jobs in connection with the opening in the Bangalore office. By the way, you know who else opens offices all over the world, including in Tehran, Iran? Halliburton. So would we have run an ad against Dick Cheney with a bunch of Iranians going, "Thank you, Mr. Cheney, for opening up office here and taking jobs and bringing them to Iran"? I don't know what kind of accent that was. Okay, but that's probably the kind of accent they would have in an Americans for Job Security ad. And what was that? Were those Indian accents? Anyway, so look, it's nonsense. It's absolute propaganda. And then, of course, ironically, when you look for Americans for Job Security and what they're pushing for on their website, it says that they fight to open new markets for American entrepreneurs, meaning they believe in free trade, and I believe in free trade, but open borders, okay, and so if your job gets exported somewhere else, well, they're opening new markets for American entrepreneurs. Do you understand? Now, you can agree or disagree with that, but that same people and that same organization cannot run that ad. I mean, don't let them trick you, man. They try to make it seem as if the guy who's actually fighting for the workers in Arkansas is the one fighting against them. It's classic conservative propaganda, classic corporatist propaganda. And you think the multinational corporations that back that organizations, Americans for Job Security, you think they don't have any international offices anywhere else? They only have offices in Arkansas? What a joke. The whole thing's a joke.